Howdy archery fans, Dennis here. A couple of things I'd like to share, just a few changes on some bows, some arrows I've been experimenting with, and a problem I ran into. The problem I ran into here in Texas, I had been leaving my bows strung up in the back of my Jeep, and he recently had a couple of 90-degree plus days, and went to shoot my bows. I had 3 or 4 of them in the back strung up, and what had happened was, in this case, the bottom of the bow, which was closer to the window, was more flexed or warped than the front, so they lost their tiller basically. So I had to go in and reshape 3 or 4 of them, I think about 4 actually, and so now I'm leaving them unstrung, and also I normally keep them in a bag just to protect them from the sun also. So I just thought I'd share that. The other thing is this bow here, I went ahead and finished the handle. I've got some suede wrap on the handle area and then some leather up here covering the area where the limbs and the wood riser meet. The only area now is the shelf area that's exposed wood. I think I might just leave it like that. I kind of like it. And it still shoots pretty good. So I wanted to show you that. And then this was a bow a while back I actually did a step-by-step tutorial on. Remember this crazy handle? It's like a show bow or a fantasy bow or something like that. Well, I had some different ends, some ornamental seas that just came out a little bit and actually had the string knocks cut right in here. And I just didn't get enough flex out of the limbs. I didn't have enough length, and just couldn't pull it back very far, and it wasn't really shootable. So I went ahead and took those ornamental seals off, put on some longer wood seals, give me a little more leverage, and made a string for it. Again, I made this out of I still had some of the braided spider wire. Made a double Flemish loop, and I just did this today. I didn't have my bow kit with me, so I just served it here with dental floss just so I could shoot it. And I don't know if you can see, instead of putting a brass knock, I just put a little bump here and a bump there, so I can knock the arrow right in between the 2 areas that are served extra heavy. And I'm kind of going to that type of a knock with all my strings. Actually, it seems to work out pretty good. It's a lot less abrasive on the fingers when you're shooting, and I don't know, I like it better. So I'm going to share that. Also the other day, after my bows warped, I had done a quick job on this one of heating it up and straightening the limbs. And when I went to shoot it, after shooting about a couple dozen arrows to it, actually had the limb fail on me and bend. right here. So, you know, yesterday afternoon I heated it up again and reformed it, but it's still not perfect. But I'm gonna shoot it today, see how it does. I may have to get it on the flattening jig and, you know, start all over on these limbs, get them back to square one, but we'll see. But I wanted to shoot the fantasy bow for you today. It's definitely easier to draw now, so it's definitely a little more shootable. Oh, the other thing I wanted to show was I bought some hardwood 5/16 dowels. Cut them down, you know, tapered the ends, glued in some knocks on them, got some 5-inch feathers, glued them on, and I had these points from when I used to shoot some fat arrows, some line jammers, I think these were from. And so I'm just using these for right now. I think they're 100 grains. But I'm going to order some of the wood arrow glue-on points, and you know, make some more to get the stiffness at the length I want. I'm going to have to go to the 11/32 shafts, I think. These aren't bad for 5/16, and I, you know, keeping them as short as I could, you know, makes them stiffer. So I'll go ahead and shoot these for you too. But they shoot amazingly well. It's fairly consistent and accurate. I missed. There we go. This bow definitely seems to want to go to the left. But once you get it zeroed in, it's pretty good. There you go. The old fantasy bow back in action. Definitely more shootable. Thanks for watching.